Guys, before this video starts, I just want to say huge shout out to my best friend CJ. He's there for me all the time, man. Straight up, you know. Alright, what's up, guys? Digital B Assassin here, and I'm playing GTA 5, but that's not really the point, guys. I want to be talking about something very big that happened recently. Hopefully you're okay with this, but I'm sharing this. So pretty much my friend CJ. Okay, guys, man. Okay, so pretty much let's get to the moral of the story. Let's just sum it up real fast, just for a second, alright? My friend was trying to join FaZe, okay? But it didn't really work out exactly. So let me explain it to you guys. Pretty much what happened was, me and him were just a normal night. We were sleeping over at each other's house, okay? I was at his house, right? A normal night of Modern Warfare or whatever we were playing, okay? Some guy comes along, and this was actually a true... We weren't sure at the beginning if this was a true FaZe member or not. It said FaZe Havoc. Yeah, Havoc. So I'm like, alright, seems legit, you know? But then, like, man, when I was like, I can't even talk about this. I'm just thinking about what happens at the end, guys, and it's just terrible. So pretty much, I'm like, the guy's like, yo, does anyone want to join FaZe? And straight up, that sounds a little bit like suspicious, but I'm not saying it, we wouldn't say anything. And my friend CJ gets on the mic and he's like, yeah, dude, I want to join FaZe. I'm like, oh yeah, dude, this is cool. I'm sitting next to him, listening to everything. He's like, because he has a Connect, so I could hear everything, but like, anyway, that's not the point. Pretty much, I'm like, dude, this is awesome, dude. There's no age limit to joining FaZe. You just have to be good, but you just gotta be good. That's all. So he was eventually gonna try out for it, but that's what would have had to happen. But pretty much what happened, guys, was he didn't join it. I almost said he joined FaZe, but guys, he did not join FaZe. Okay, he ends up never joining FaZe. Pretty much what happened was, he said the FaZe Havoc apparently was a real YouTube. He was in FaZe, and that would have been a legit recruitment. And it was just crazy hearing and seeing a FaZe member on the game, and that's just crazy. And so we were kind of suspicious about it. And I'm like, dude, and then what happens after this? Pretty much, so my friend CJ, he's just talking to FaZe Havoc on it, and he's like, yeah, dude, I want to join FaZe, and he's like, okay. He's asking him a bunch of questions and stuff, guys, and then the worst part happens. This is where everything gets a little bit like some people who troll each other. So listen, that made no sense, but hopefully you guys know what I'm about to say in a second. Pretty much, guys, this guy, FaZe Havoc, he is the least popular guy in FaZe. He's the least amount popular. He doesn't even live in the FaZe house or anything, but he's older than most. But what really got us was that FaZe Havoc actually put FaZe Apex on the mic, which was crazy. And it was like, yo, what's up, guys? Just listen to him or whatever. I don't remember what he said, but dude, a bunch of FaZe members was with him or whatever. So that was just crazy overall. I actually got to hear that, but you know, but yeah. So he's like, the FaZe Havoc is like, all right, CJ. He told him his name or whatever. He's like, all right, CJ, just go tell go get your parent down here so we can talk to him. So we can talk to your parents about this. Just because we legally can't recruit you unless we need like a parent confirmation or whatever, some confirmation or whatever like that, you know. And I'm like, all right, mute your mic real quick, mute that. And I say to him, that's what happens all the time in videos. That's what happens all the time in videos, yo. If you watch these videos, like, I don't think he knew I was talking about it, but I forgot to show him these videos, but pretty much some of these videos will be like, dude, do you want to join FaZe? And it'll be like, yeah, sure, but they're just trolling kids. And then they'll be like, alright, put your mom on the mic. So that's what FaZe Havoc was doing to CJ. And this was just crazy because FaZe Havoc was possibly recording, and I really need to find that video. Because he's done ones like that in the past. I've known him now. I've seen some of his trolling videos like that, and he's done that. So, pretty much he's like, and we were trying to talk about it, like, do you really want your mom to get into this and stuff? Like, I kept talking to him about it, like, dude, if you put your mom on the mic, this FaZe Havoc guy might be trolling you. But at this point, we didn't know if it was actually FaZe Havoc, but we didn't really know who he was that much until we searched him up, and we saw that it was a legit guy. But you know, there's always those fake gamer tags and stuff like that. So we didn't really think it was real. So we just kind of went along with it. We were like, oh, maybe it's real, maybe it's not. I don't know. Let's just try it. So pretty much, CJ is like, all right, you know what? That's it. I'm done trying to decide. I'm going up to my mom and asking her to get on the mic and see if she could join. And his mom says no, because apparently she was listening to everything that FaZe Havoc was saying. And she was like, no, dude. And FaZe Havoc was like, and by the way, there's no other times you could do this. So if your parents can't talk to me right now, it's now or never, you know. We will never be able to recruit you. So then I'm like, oh, that sucks, dude. And then CJ's mom says, well, I can't. They're trying to CJ's mom says they're trying to trick you or something, you know. They're trying to trick you, dude. It's not real. I'm like, you know what? This kind of sounds a little bit suspicious. It sounds like a bunch of these trolling videos I've seen. That's all over the internet. You guys know. So, just the anonymous trolls and everything like that, like on Call of Duty and stuff. But pretty much, it was kind of just a bunch of fighting. Not too bad, but they were not really fighting. They were just talking about it, like, no, obviously CJ was pissed off, but we never really knew if it was FaZe or not. And that was pretty much the end of the story. CJ's like, it's a no-go, it's a no, you know, never, you know. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. But then, that wasn't it. Pretty much, guys, what happened was, we were looking into this FaZe Havoc guy a little more, and it was a real FaZe member. He was still a part of FaZe. CJ could have got in if his mom talked to him. He would have got money, yo. He could have been getting sponsored. That's crazy. He could have joined FaZe, yo. But then his mom, man, oh, it's alright though, yo. I mean, it's a lifetime opportunity, which is just mind-blowing to me. Actually hearing Apex talk on the mic and stuff, guys, it was just crazy, yo. You know, man, it was just crazy. I'm done. That was just a crazy experience, guys. It just really shocked me to hear FaZe members on the mic. That's just crazy. Especially Apex, yo, the main guy, the starter, the guy who invented it. Alright, these guys are hackers or something. No, I'm joking. I'm not that kind of person. But guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. You tell me in the comments, do you think FaZe Havoc is a real person? I've seen his videos a little bit. He doesn't have a lot. Just type up FaZe Havoc. He has a couple of montages and stuff. You know, go follow me on Instagram and CJ on Instagram. I'll put me and his Instagram in the link below for sure. I will not forget it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video or broadcast. Peace. Peace. Not legit. Goodbye.